to the farm in Palo Alto, home to the Stanford Cardinal and to legends such as Elway, Luck, and McCaffrey, all of whom went through battles like the one we'll see in this one. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Stanford's offense will be first on the attack. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Stanford lines up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Eagles offense will take the field for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Scanning the field, it's James. He'll loft one deep down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Boston College will send out the punt team. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Now, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Irvin. Powers through the defender. Turning it on. Really nice pickup on that one as they get into the 36. It'll be first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Across the 25. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
I don't know about about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Play number 9 on this drive. Makes the grab. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just keep slinging it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They go to the ground. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Got a man, it's Wilkins. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. Give to the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's James. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up mid-yardage on the return. What a play there. It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. Trying to slam in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just...
He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's McDonald. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Spin move. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. The short hands, it's Bond. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll sneak it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Has to get there to move the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. And we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on. But with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped at the 19-yard line. A big play there to get the pick and take it back inside the 20. Looking downfield, it's James. Quickly out to the tight end. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. The give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They try to pop a run on the draw. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll try the run. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Plucks it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. That's caught. It's Farrell. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Wants to throw again. Grab near the marker. It's Farrell. Touchdown, Stanford! Oh, that may be in, and then strolled into the end zone for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Boston College, 0.
On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. This senior has seen it all behind center over his career, but not much going so far. There's been next to 0 execution in the passing game. They haven't taken care of the football, and they'll try to get something going, and they'll have to mount a rally. Back to pass, it's James. The short hands, it's Harris. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The The Golden Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Setting up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Looking for space. It's McDonald. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. They'll send the back in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's James. Completes it in the middle. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Fakes to grab. Oh, he's got some space. They mark him out of bounds at the... And they're on the move. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, what a move to get open. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Boston College, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down.
Boston College.
Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Harris. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. To the air, it's James. Works the middle of the field. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Harris. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. They knock him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain, and it's a first down for Boston College. Looking to throw on first down. Turns it loose. Got it. Just enough time to get off one more snap.
Brought down at the 1-yard line. First and goal, Boston College.
From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown, Boston College! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Boston College.
That was a big touchdown for them, too, because they're still trailing. They've got a lot of work ahead of them here in the second half, but I think that's going to give them a lot of confidence now going into halftime. I can't wait to see what they do here in the second half.
Stanford will boot it away to start this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right. He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab right down the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Makes the catch. It's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw. It's James. It's complete on the right side. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gives it on the option. Makes his man miss. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bond. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The offense set for a first down play. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Rides to the back. Breaks into the open. Makes it past the marker. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Boston College.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Ole Miss looks like an old punching bag out there today, and any way you slice it, this fan base, heck, this coaching staff just didn't expect that.
Makes the grab down the middle.
They're trailing by 18 to Arkansas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Brown wants to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Quickly complete. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Handoff from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on.
Touchdown, Stanford! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
35, Boston College, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Dropping back, it's James. With the catch, it's Harris. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal touchdown.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. This offense has it with really good field position. Quickly to the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll run it. It's Irvin. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cardinal. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
14.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Single back formation, and they give it to it. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Brings up second down. 27, jump.
At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets rid of it. Got a man. It's Moore. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They're throwing for it on 4th down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this...
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Brown will throw it. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Stanford! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been it.
Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. The inside handoff. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got...
There he goes. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Brown wants to pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And a nice play by the defense. 3rd and short, you're thinking run most of the time, but a really nice job playing tight on the wide receivers, playing the pass and giving no space for the offense.
Right on the money. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And after having a nice gain like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Trying to barge in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's rolling. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Cardinal! What a... When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the University of Virginia and the Cavaliers, where around here they say learning never ends, and they hope to teach a lesson in this one. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Stanford Cardinal offense will take the field for the first possession of the day. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw him, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. On the run, it's Irvin. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Guys, let's talk just for a second about Stanford. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff. And, oh, he's got some space. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Split backs here. Pulls it in. It's 4th. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the back. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Grab behind the line. It's 4. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Stanford!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
He'll pull it down and run. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. Snowed under by the defense.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end round.
Past the 40. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And That's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You showed patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And the Cavaliers are rolling down the field. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Got it set up on the outside. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Another incompletion on third down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Punt is in the air. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Fires to the big fella. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense working from the pistol. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Breaks into the open. Got some room under the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Looking for the tie with the extra point. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. From the gun, running back gets the give. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Pocket breaking down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that...
Oh, the ball squirts out. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was coming.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Stanford wants to push the pace. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They're going to go for it with a couple of good options here. Get it to the 1, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's Morris. He breaks a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There he goes. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. It didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll move the wide receiver. just a little off. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Ennis. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The give on the counter. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll try it again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Morris. Here comes the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44, and big time pickup on that one. Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Makes the grab. It's Irvin. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got out of trouble and throws. This one's complete. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting into the big fella tight end.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's second and 11. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 8-play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Here's a heat. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Gets it out fast. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off play action. near the sticks. It's Ennis. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. He's got his man.
That's one I think if a running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll swing it out to the left. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. Stanford will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
It's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job of pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Morris. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Cavaliers will punt this one away.
Coming up, 4th down.
Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Running to the left. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. That's reeled in. It's 4th. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Now the play fake. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. From the gun, the running back has it. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play. They give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They're facing a third down. Dropping back, it's Morris. Trying to make magic with his feet. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on fourth down. They boot it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those...
Turning it on! Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot.
There he goes! Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. We've reached the break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got his man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Motion from the wideout. And it's incomplete on third down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Morris. Oh, they're after him. Going to try to get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. Throws to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Floating away. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Cavaliers have it with a first and goal. Looking to throw. Max got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on third and goal. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The defense was all over it. They know third down, the quarterback could be a viable threat in the run game. Played physical, played close to the line of scrimmage, made the big stop.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? The Cardinal pinned deep in their own end, looking for a little room here on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And with a lead like they have here in the fourth quarter, no question this offense is going to continue trying to pound the rock.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. To the ground with the back. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Brown will throw it. trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Touchdown, Stanford! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete to the left. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Got his man quickly. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Cavaliers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Morris. Makes the grab, it's Thomas. He stops short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The Cavaliers will try to pick it up on 4th down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. One more play to pad the stats. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask
Today, a game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans' offense will go on the attack first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Fires to the right. Found the spot in the defense. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Starling. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Spartans are facing third and inches. They'll run the sneak for it. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on third and inches. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He leaves it with his back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Starling. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Using the quick game. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on third down. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. Brown wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Soften him up with a run, now to throw. With the catch, it's Irvin. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Stanford at the line on first down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Ford. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Stanford now has it in the red zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all his ability on that TV.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
7, San Jose State 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play for the 40. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. It'll be third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. Turning it on. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Spartans are marching down the field. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Coleman. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes the easy one to the back. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Final play of the quarter coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period, first down here. There he goes. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Brown will throw it. That's caught. It's 4. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy to go.
Pulls it in. It's Irvin. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball. Close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Moving away from pressure. Running to Green. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Stanford comes up with a first and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Ford. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's third and goal. Trying to pound it in. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. From their own 23, it'll be first and 10. Trying play action. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Brown wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Going for the marker on the ground. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. Nice pickup they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge...
Next, going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wide receiver going in motion. From the shotgun, the inside give. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 30. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Brown will throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Leaves it with the running back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. Catch in the middle. It's Farrell. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll run the screen. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal! The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his spot. And the returner will be brought down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. He's going for the big play. He's got it along the sideline. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Loss on 1st down increased the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. Zings it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Right down the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half.
21, San Jose State, 13.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a man, it's Irving. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Rushes on him. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Just a great job defensively. Go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They'll go to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Safe completion on the screen. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Spartans are flying down the field. Fires to the big fella.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
The sure hands, it's Riley.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Coleman. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Got his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. Touchdown, Spartans! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Here's the handoff. At the 35, he's loose. He's piled up 97 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. The Cardinal might go right back to that ground game after the huge run. To the ground, he's got it again. Inside the 40. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Brown wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own ends. Touchdown, Stanford! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
Down close to the goal line. Great job by the tight end on his route for that touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. The short hands, it's Riley.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Creates a little space. Breaks into the open. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Sterling. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Spartans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops the throw. He makes a grab. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Jose State. The extra point here would tie the game.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown will throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Running into the open space. They knock him down, but he gets enough to give Stanford a first down.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed give-me 4th down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
Got enough for the first. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Stanford at the line on first down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. He's got the tight end. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, we have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now moved it out and putting a drive together. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
He'll return it. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. From the gun, the ground game. Open space at the 25. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Spartans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Spartans are on the move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Brown wants to pass. Fears the pressure. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Give to the running back. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Doyle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
Yeah, and Tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first. Touchdown, Stanford! And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Finds his man. It's Riley. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. No matter how much college football changes, realigns. If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Fights off the defender. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Handoff from the shotgun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Stanford to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the SMU Mustangs offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
To the air, it's Jennings. With the catch, it's Brinson. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. Handoff from the gun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. The Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Maryland. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. Past the 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Stanford! The defense putting points on the board.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the 1st quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Rides the back on the option. The give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harden. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They want to get this defense on its heels. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but you see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's Hudson. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page.
Turning it on! Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10.
And that is another first down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. He's got him. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Jennings. Gets it out quickly. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Takes the handoff. It's Irvin. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Got a man. It's Ford. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics, and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Off play action on first down. Pulls it in. It's Farrell. There he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give on the inside. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Stanford at the line on first down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the boot, looking for his man. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harden. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back up.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Irvin. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Stanford.
Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Brown will throw it. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Hoping to pick up the first. Here comes Stanford on fourth down. Caught over the middle. It's Farrell. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Wants to pass. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Stanford! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hudson. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. The give from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Knight. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. To the air, it's Jennings. Wide open downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Mustangs want to move quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Complete to the right. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. To the air, it's Jennings. Makes the grab. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Motion from the wide receiver. The give on the option. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Off play action. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And I've never met an offensive player who said, no, we don't want to go for it on 4th and 1. 4th and 1 is a great situation for the offense. You got to get 1 yard. You practice it all the time. You got to be physical. Go out and get it. They did a good job going out and getting that 1 yard.
Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Brown wants to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See,
touchdown, Cardinal! And the beatdown has ensued. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
That's reeled in. It's Brinson.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Makes the grab. It's Irvin. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Finds his man, it's Hudson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air on first down. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Knight. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. We've reached a break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Brinson. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Made a defender miss. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Mustangs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They're working that left side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and the defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And so many times these don't work. You practice them all week long. Nobody jump off sides. Make sure you stay on sides. Get down there as quick as you can. Hit the first person in front of you. Try to get a lucky bounce. And, man, if they didn't get one, and get the big onside kick.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Mustangs racing to the line in a hurry-up.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains.
Touchdown, Mustangs! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now on 2nd down. Trying play action. With the catch, it's Ford. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Stanford now has it in the red zone. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Brown will throw it. Gets it to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Cardinals come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Complete. Breaks into the open. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And a sack all the way back at the 5. And the Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
Offense, quick tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Finds his tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. The run from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
And it's right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Oregon is down now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Justin Herbert had a hand in getting this kid to Eugene, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Indiana. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. Turning it on. Touchdown, Stanford! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Quick strike complete.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to have to get more aggressive throwing down the field.
They're going to have to take shots, but I know that, right? The defense knows that. I'm going to stay deep, and I'm going to let you complete all these passes underneath because the clock running is my friend.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this.
He's got it, 1st down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Here comes the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires fires to the middle. Makes the grab past the marker. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking for a man, it's Jennings. Got it in the middle, it's Singleton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.